Hi! Okay, here's week 3 summary video. So basically, on Tuesday, that was when class was canceled, yeah. I went into class and we chose our groups and we just worked on the kinematics activities and tried helping each other out. Because towards the ends, it does get really difficult. So it was this little packet right here. I did complete it all the way till the whole packet, but I have yet to done the algebra. I just did the physics part, which was, just figuring out the motion diagram, the events, and filling in the equations. And yeah, so on Thursday, we went over the rules and regulations for the project one with the mousetrap car. And me and my group right now are just basically researching on different ways we can build it, so that way we can just all go to some kind of store together and buy everything at once, so we can all, ask questions if we need to, or borrow some of their supplies or whatever. Other than that, all our homework was on Blackboard pretty much, so I started with the 4D humanity, and that was really interesting, as the other article was as well. And my take on it was, I just thought that science and religion shouldn't be integrated and compared to each other at all. But regardless of that, I still hear about debates over what is true based on findings of science and someone else's beliefs. So obviously that's just not going to make sense, and they're conflicting ideas to begin with. So like you said, science isn't exactly right. It's simply a way to understand a concept based on evidence from science. So I kind of think religion is pretty much the same way, but based on belief instead of evidence. And it all comes down to the individual and what they believe. I don't think, since science can't exactly be proven, I think religion's the same way. And they're just different methods on how to help us understand something. It's not about being right, it's all about the usefulness of the map. So, like science, religion comes up with ways on why something happens, as well as new thoughts that springboard from it, like you said as well. But there still isn't a factual conclusion. So like I said, they don't match up, they don't mesh well together. Instead, I think whatever works best is what is relevant at the moment. So that was my thoughts on the, quad dimensional article. So yes, I also found out I found out how to do the Excel spreadsheet for, one of the kinematics activities. Me and my group figured it out in class. It took us a while, but we figured it out. And right now we are currently doing the Prezi design presentation, just figuring out how to set it up and all. Shouldn't be too hard, but we're in the process of that. Oh, and the neat videos. The video I put up was an episode of Mythbusters, and it was the one where they dropped a penny, or they were trying to figure out if you drop a penny from the Empire State Building, if it will kill someone. So they did a little experiment on that and found out the terminal velocity and what impact it has on whatever it lands on. So the reason why I picked that video is because it just modeled the concepts we went over in class, like acceleration, velocity, all that good stuff. And it showed it happening in a real world situation. Other than that, I got pretty comfortable with the spiral activities. Because of my group, they really helped me and made me understand it a lot better. But I'm still kind of getting the algebra part down, because at that point it gets a little complicated for me. But other than that, I don't have any further questions about anything. Everything was pretty straightforward about the project that's coming up. And yes, so that's my week 3 video. Bye!